Now let's demonstrate creating a bootable volume. What we're going to do is create a volume just like we did before. Give it a name. And a size. And then select Create Volume. So we now have this volume that's registered as bootable and stored in Ceph. What we're going to do is go on to the node like we did before and see that this volume is called Volume 4. And if we get some info on this new volume, we'll see that it's 10 gigs in size like we said before on the dashboard. Now what we're going to do is remove this volume because we don't actually need the volume content. What we do need is that volume to be registered with the OpenStack dashboard as an existing volume. And instead what we will do is recreate this volume with the same name, but by importing a image that we downloaded from some Linux distribution. So for example, here I have the precise server cloud image. And what we can do is we could say rbd import and into the volume name. And at this point, Ceph will start creating a new volume with the volume 4 name by importing the contents of that image that we downloaded and made available. It takes a little while, especially on a demo VM system. Now if we do this info command again, we should see that the volume is about the same size that the precise image was. Well, I guess this is linked somewhere else, but it's about 1.4 gigs. And if we go back to the dashboard, we'll see that the volume is over here. And the next step will be to launch an instance based on this bootable volume. So to do that, we'll go to Images and Snapshots, because we need an image from which to launch a new instance. That's part of how OpenStack works these days. So to do that, we've created this bare image. It's basically a 0-byte image just to have something to launch from. And what we will do is launch a new instance from this. We're going to give it a name. And over here on the bottom, what we're going to do is select Boot from Volume and select our bootable volume that we've populated with an image before. And then when we're ready, click the Launch Instance button. This will take us to the Instances and Volumes menu. We can see that it's starting to build and spawning the task. And at this point, our demo instance is running. So we've created a bootable volume by populating it in Ceph with a bootable image, and then created a new instance that booted from that bootable volume.